Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today's video is going to be all about my knotless braids. I'm so obsessed with these things, like I just cannot stop running my fingers through them. They're so nice. Yes, I'm going to tell you guys all about how I got them, when I got them, the maintenance that I take to take care of my braids and make sure that they last long. Just everything that I do, all my tips and secrets, I'm going to go ahead and share it with you guys. So I got my braids yesterday morning. I got them done by a lovely lady named Chantel. Chantel is amazing. She's a poet. She is a braider. Obviously, she does great braids, and she also does physical fitness training. So she does group fitness. She does personal training 101, pretty much whatever you need. She does do a little bit of nutrition. I would definitely recommend following her on Facebook and getting information from her there. You can message her. She will definitely get back to you with all the information that she can offer you. I know you guys are wondering, how did I get braids during quarantine? Depending on where you are, some people are still offering services in their home. Chantel did have me wear a mask, and she wore a mask as well to be able to protect herself and protect me, and so it was a very safe environment. So I would definitely recommend checking with anyone who is doing hair still locally near you if they have those procedures put in place to make sure that they are protecting you and it's in your best interest and theirs as well. So my experience getting these braids was amazing. Her salon that she works in is just her. It's so cute. She has like a little waiting area for any guests that you have. There's a spot for you to put your bags and your stuff down. She has a mini fridge for drinks. I've never experienced anyone giving me water or soda or whatever at a braiding salon, so I'm not sure if that's the regular now, but it was so nice to be able to have that type of customer service. She had snacks there if you got hungry. She has a huge TV where you guys can watch movies or shows or whatever you're interested in. So that was really nice. It felt really comfortable. I felt relaxed and safe. Like, it was a great experience. Let's get into my braids. So my braids are broken up into two different sizes. I have 24 in the back, so that's this one, and then I have 54 inches in the front. And I did that just so we can do like a layered look, so that way when I put my hair in a ponytail, I still have some pieces that are a little shorter to kind of break up the length a little bit. So that's what we did. The hair that we used in the back was this easy braid. This was the 24 inch. And the hair that we used on the top was this feather tip by Bobby Boss, and it's already pre-feathered hair. I have no complaints here. The hair feels really soft. It doesn't feel tangly or like itchy. I don't feel any of that. So I'm really pleased with this hair. I will go ahead and show you guys the profile of the hair. This hair is so pretty. I love it. Go into basically some things that I did for my own hair and maintenance. I'm gonna start with the products that I use from my edges to scalp to ends. That's how I'm gonna kind of give you guys the maintenance care that I use on my hair. So the first thing that I use on my edges will be this Desert Essence oil. My hair is really fine. It's thick, but it's really fine. For me, when I use edge controls that have like a high amounts of alcohol, sometimes even beeswax, it tends to break off my edges because it's just a little bit too strong. My hair doesn't really like that. What I usually do when I get fresh braids is I just use oil, and I take my hair toothbrush and I just kind of just do my edges that way, just so it's a lot less stress on it. And usually when your braids are new, you really don't need like a really strong edge control because a lot of your hair it's fresh, it's already braided up around the perimeter, so you don't really need that. That's what I do for my edges. What I use on my scalp is this Tea Tree jojoba oil. This is for your hair and scalp. It helps protect against breakage, conditions the scalp to encourage growth, and it's a no jerk formula. So usually what I'll do with this is at night, every other night, because I don't want to have too much buildup on my scalp, I'll just take this and I'll just go down the different rows of my braids. Just make sure that I oil my scalp up really nice. Chantel did oil my scalp as she went, and I feel like that was really amazing. I've never had that type of treatment before. That way when I got home, all I had to do was wrap my hair up. The next thing that I use on my scalp is this peppermint oil. This peppermint oil, let me tell you, it will make your scalp tingle. I'm learning that to stimulate hair growth, obviously you need to massage your scalp and really get that circulation going. But Chantel is telling me that you can use like a tea tree oil or a peppermint oil to really get that stimulation and that tingling feeling on your scalp to stimulate hair growth as well. So I'm just learning everything, right? I'm just learning. So yeah, so I will be using this on my scalp for my braids. I was not doing this before, so I will be doing this now. And if you aren't, I really encourage you to really get the most out of your protective style. Going down the shaft of the hair to the ends. Now I'm not really concerned about the ends of my hair because my real hair isn't there, but my real hair is about right here, I would say. My braids, when it's braided, obviously your hair gets a little shorter when it's being braided. My hair is all right here, so what I like to do to make sure that that is still getting some moisture locked in, I will take the Cantu oil that I showed you guys earlier, and I will just go ahead and put that on my fingers and run it through my hair. And I feel like that really helps just allow your hair to get some care and some love, because it's in these braids and sometimes we tend to neglect our hair. I just like to make sure that I am really getting every part of my hair is touched and it's getting some love. The ends of my hair, when I first got them done, I went ahead and put some rollers on them. Some people buy the curly hair that you can put on the end and make it curly like the regular knotless braids are, but I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to get another pack of hair, so I just decided that I was going to roll them after they were dipped just so they can get that wave, and I think it came out pretty well. I think it came out pretty well. It looks good. I just used these roller sets that I got from Target. It's the Evolve brand. I will link them down below, and I just put that on there and they were good. Last thing that I use, which is my holy grail, my secret tip. I don't know if anybody's using this. Dove dry shampoo. Now I know that you might be thinking, like, dry shampoo on braids, how does that work? This is great for your scalp. So for me, when I used to work out a lot and I had braids, I found that my scalp was getting a little smelly, and just, you know, it happens, right? Your hair gets dirty and it starts to smell, and so I didn't want to wash my braids every day, especially when I just got them. And if I'm working out for 2 weeks straight, my scalp's probably not gonna smell that great. So what I started doing is taking some dry shampoo, and I'll show you guys on camera just so you see what I mean. I don't necessarily spray it down my whole shaft. If my hair smells like something nasty, like that might be a day that I'd be like, oh my God, what was I walking through? Like, whose house was I at? Why does my hair stink? Like, I'll just go ahead and spray this. That's not usually the case, but if you ever have a situation where that happens, you can do that. But what I do is I take the Dove about, I'll say about 3 inches away, and I just spray my scalp like that. And then I pat it down. Pat it down, and if you can see, there's no residue. There's no residue on my scalp because of the distance that I sprayed it. And what this does is this really refreshes your scalp. It does exactly what it says. It's a dry shampoo. So it allows your scalp to get that cleanse without the water. And then maybe 3 weeks in, 4 weeks in, if you're like, okay, I need to wash my hair. I don't know when your wash routine is for braids. Me is usually 3 weeks to 4 weeks. So depending on how active I am, if that's you and you need something to refresh between washing, I would definitely recommend getting the Dove dry shampoo. The last thing that I use to protect and maintain my hair are my scarves. So this scarf, I'm gonna show you, the first one is mainly for the top of my head. I will wrap this all around that part of my head, and that is it. This can hang, I can tie it on the top, I can tie it in the back. I don't really care about the ends for this one. Now, what I put my ends in, because I feel like people really neglect the ends of their hair, and I don't like that, because I feel that like if you neglect this part, this is the first part to get really tangly and matted, and if you don't take care of it, I feel like that process is sped up. But if you take care of the ends of your braids, I truly feel like the process of it getting old is going to be slowed down. So what I do is I take my braid sack, I call it a braid sack. Got this one from Target, it was about $5, and I will just slip my braids into there after I put on my scarf. Just slip my braids into there. It comes around the top of the perimeter of your head, and then you just tie it. And bam, your braids are protected from scalp to ends, and everything is great. So guys, that is all for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I am obsessed with these braids. If you're thinking about getting some braids for the summertime, go ahead and let me know down below. I feel like this is the perfect season for braids. Even just kind of being at home getting braids is just really cool. I think summertime comes, you know, you just want to be able to get up and go to the beach and just have fun. You don't want to have to worry about your braids. So whether that's box braids, cornrows, whatever kind of braids you get, I definitely think that summertime is the time to be able to do that. I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye.